Rest in peace. Hey, it's Wrestling Hero Figs. No, Undertaker, not quite yet. We got to get these opened up. We're going to review the full series. We got Undertaker, Triple H, Sasha Banks, and Chico. They're all based off different Wrestlemanias. For Undertaker, this is when he took on the big dog, Roman Reigns. Did he win? Nope. Hey, he still wanted to claim his yard though, right? Wait, one can only try. Right there on the side, he's telling you. You want to pick these up, my dudes? Ringside Collectibles, they got them all over there. Discount code HERO. They're going to save you 10% on the full series. On Sasha, on Triple H. Undertaker's like, dude, you might as well just get me out, dude. We already know I lost. He did. It was a bad thing. Because here's the thing. Prior to him losing, well, actually, Brock Lesnar had already beaten that streak. But why would you add more to that just sadness, dude? Like, that's the one thing that Undertaker had over any WWE superstar in history. And they took that away from him. So, instead, Mattel, what they did is like, it's all right, dude. They might have taken your streak away, but we're throwing in some interchangeable hands. Sick, dude. This Undertaker, we have done a similar custom fix-up version of it, so I do want to do a comparison on it. Some of the parts that we are seeing on this one, we've seen with the, I think it was the WrestleMania 32 Toys R Us exclusive right there, as well as a combination of different parts. I'll show you this one right here, because the head scan that I use, obviously that's not the head that it came with. The original head that one had was the short hair version. This one right here, this is kind of like the combination of the battle pack that we got with Roman Reigns and Undertaker. And there was also a single, someone drop it in the comment section, you guys. Pretty sure that they had released an individual release of Undertaker with this head scan, except this one right here, True FX. I'll show you the hands real quick. These are more like your, if you're gonna cut some kind of like, you know, dead man promo on your opponent prior to taking him on in the ring, these are the ones that you'd be using. He usually doesn't wear his gloves during that times, but they are both open hand right there. Again, they do pop off easily. If you guys are new to the channel, if you are new to figure collecting and you're saying Hero Fakes, how does that work? It's simple, dude. You just pull that out and you put in the new one. Kind of like, you know, the other, I think Marvel, yeah, of course Marvel. We're always talking about the legends. By the way, man, RIP to the late, great Stan Lee. I know it's a different subject, but man, big inspiration. As you can see right there, it just goes on there just like the Marvel legends. That's wicked, man. Really love this little touch. Again, going forward, my dudes, all of these, they all come with it. And the glove right here, yeah, dude, clean, really clean. This is kind of like what you see with like the Brock Lesnar figures. So if we ever do get an upcoming Brock Lesnar Elite in the near future, I'm sure this is kind of something what they'll do. Like, he'll have the interchangeable with the gloves or with it off. Now, the attire, this is the full-on black attire. We've seen this on the American Badass. We've seen it on the WrestleMania 32. I think his most recent Elite, well, I don't know if you can consider that American Badass. It was right around the same era, but that's kind of like the attire that he wore. So he brought it back because that's kind of what was working back then. And it's still working now, dude. Getting solid black tank top. We're getting the black, not dress pants. They're more kind of like, I think they're like black jeans. That's what they are. So you can see right there, exact same mold to it all. Even the belt. The belt buckle's identical. It's the head scan. I can't do a comparison with the WrestleMania 32 because I did do a fix-up swap on mine. I wanted some current, and this is kind of like the closest thing that we've gotten. So, as you can see, everything is, it's kind of like on the spot. Same hairstyle, same receding hairline. It's the colors that they're using. As you can see with this one right here, I think this is I'm pretty sure this is the one that came in the battle pack with Roman Reigns. So you can see this one right here, the hair, it's more darker. This is more like, yeah, that's more like Undertaker, like him just getting a fresh dew on his hair. This is kind of, I don't know. I'm going to have to go back and check out WrestleMania because I could be, I'm almost positive, but I think it was black. I mean, on the side of the image right there, I guess it all depends if the hair is wet. I think when the hair is actually wet, that's kind of where you're seeing more of like the darker hair. But this one, this is a lighter brown. The shading on the beard, dude, this right here, it's just so freaking awesome, dude. This Undertaker head scanning around the eyes too, like the wrinkles, they've always caught it well with the dead man, but I think now that they're using True FX right here on the Undertaker, dude, you can just see all of that detail, dude. That thing is lit. Love that. All the tattoos right there of his. I don't know if this is what. I know he used to have Sarah and then he ended up removing it and doing something else. It's kind of hard to read. Pretty small writing right there. I think it's might be one of his kids' birthdays. Pretty sure. Might be his daughter's. Here's a full-on sleeve right there of the Undertaker. The hat. Again, a nice little touch to it. This is kind of what completes the Dead Man's entrance attire. He left it in the middle of the ring. Was it this match? I can't remember. I think it was this match, but he ended up coming back regardless. He set this in the middle of the ring. He put the hat on top, and he says, wait, he didn't say anything. People thought that he was done. He got his surgery done, and his hip, dude, it's actually a lot better than it was before. So who knows? We might see Undertaker all the way through WrestleMania 53. I don't know. That'd be crazy if he did. Here's Triple H right here. This is a re-release of the Toys R Us exclusive. Now, I did do a fix-up on my loose one, so I can't really do a comparison, but I do have it mocked. This is from the WWE Fan Central, same accessories. I mean, it's almost identical except the way that it's placed in the packaging. He's holding it right there across. This one, he's kind of raising it up, but we are getting the same water bottle that we saw with this one over here, and we'll get it out. This one I wanted to keep mock. I wanted to keep one mock, one loose. Love this Triple H attire. This whole era of the Cerebral Assassin, it was great. He took on Booker T, and around this time, they were trying to build Booker T. He was kind of like the up-and-coming talent from over from WCW, and they put him up against Triple H, and that kind of was like the end of his push, dude. It was like, why? Why are you going to give somebody, because Hero Figs, I'm Triple H. Oh my gosh, dude. And that's how it played out, you guys. They were trying to give him the build, but when it came down to when he finally got that title spot up against Triple H, nope, he lost. I think he won by, was it pedigree? Pretty sure it was the pedigree, dude. I'll show you the water bottle. This water bottle, actually, I love this. I like how they kind of make it look full. You see how it kind of almost looks like there's actual water in there? There might be. I've never actually punctured the thing, but it looks really, the thing that it's missing right there, it's the actual brand. And then they would have to pay, what are some water brands? I think they would have to pay like Voss. I think Voss Water is a popular brand. Here's a Sledgehammer right there. There's up top right there, we're getting the nice dark silver, same reused piece that we've gotten every single time with Triple H. So, nice little, it wouldn't be a Triple H figure without the Sledgehammer, right? Now, the hands for this one we're getting one unwrapped and one wrapped. Well, at least for the ones that you're seeing right here. For the left one, and that's how he wore it. So as you can see, this one, this is the open one, and this is the closed-in one for the left. And then for the right, that's the one that's wrapped with the closed fist. And then we got the open-fisted right there on the actual one. We are getting the World Heavyweight title. That was the belt that was on the line. And it's like, dude, how are you going to how did Triple H lose, dude? Like, if you're going in there kind of representing like WCW and he can't even capture it. Come on, dude. Come on, WWE. Why'd you guys bury my dude? Sucker. I think this was, hold on. I do have the actual, this isn't identical, but it's the closest thing that we've gotten from Mattel. If you ever want to recreate that moment, this is kind of like what the 5-time champion was going up against. Like, don't matter, bro. I got that pedigree, and I'm going to put you away. I want to do a close-up look on this one. I know that they're saying True FX on this one, but when I was looking at it, I don't see it. I don't see like the same style of shading that we saw with this one. You can see clear right through the plastic. You can see like maybe because he didn't have a beard. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's that clean cut shade that he has, but it's looking identical. And I know that with the Fan Centrals, they weren't using the True FX quite yet. So I don't see any of that. The attire, this is the good thing. Mattel heard us, and I'm so thankful for this because that was the one thing that was really irking me about this attire. If you look inside that little red lines right there, inside the logo, he actually doesn't have the game. And this one they did. You can actually see going right across right there. Right there, it was just plain. They said, nah, man, we don't need to add it. People already know who Triple H is. Of course you would. Here's the back right there. It says the game, so it is matching. So that's a nice little piece right there. That's what BEW put right there when he did that nice piece of art for Venomine Figs. You're getting your knee pads right there. Same torso, the right torso for the Cerebral Assassin. I want to take a look at Sasha Banks, the one that brought the Latino heat back into the ring. This was a triple threat match. It was her. It was Becky Lynch, and I think it was Charlotte. Yeah, it was a triple threat match. She didn't win. She lost at least Charlotte. I'm pretty sure she was the one that pulled up the upset. She's like, Hero Figs, why didn't I win? I don't know. I think you had the right, like, entrance music, and she did. She actually brought her uncle. I think it's her uncle. Yeah, Snoop Dogg, D-O-double-G, Snoop Dogg. He brought her out, or he kind of like introduced her. Well, he didn't introduce her, but he was part of like the whole like entrance. Like, yeah, he was part of her entrance. So it just felt special. Like, it felt like, I feel like she should have won that match. She didn't though. The glasses, are they molded on it, or are they just really on there? I think they're just really on there, you guys. I think what they did with this hairpiece right here, this might be the same one. I do want to do the comparison with the Walgreens exclusive. The hairpiece might be I never recall that. I mean, I think maybe I might have overlooked it, but I don't recall the hairpiece having that nice little insert for the glasses. That's cool, dude. Obviously, they do still go on there. It literally almost looked molded on. So that's my bad right there. They do still go on there. They do have the holes right there on the sides, so you can just insert it right there. So you can have the Sasha Banks, the boss, being legit. By the way, I know you're going to ask me, Hero Fakes, did you take her to the bank? I don't know. Let's ask Sasha Banks. You damn Skippy took me to the bank. Who watched my unboxing? Go check it out, you guys. We had a great time on that live stream. Right here again. Latino Heat, Eddie Guerrero inspired on the side right there on the bank. Instead of Latino Heat, it's legit boss on the side right there. More of that. I'm gonna call it tribal design. That's definitely that's the closest thing that I'm seeing. And those signature Eddie Guerrero. And there's where the flame is, dude. Except right there, again, she's putting her own touch by putting the boss sign right there. Getting the belt. This thing is I love every single elite that we've gotten for Sasha Banks. I thought they've done great with the not necessarily the head scan. That's kind of like a tough piece to capture with her. But I'll show you. I think this one actually, I like the look that she's doing on this one. I think the face actually looks more legit on this one than this one. This is, she's pretty happy in this one. The necklace, the way that it works, it's not like fully connected. It does just come right off, kind of like I'm pretty sure, because if you look right here, no, hold up. So for this one, in order to take off the necklace, you're going to actually have to heat it up. With this one, you could literally just slide it off. Here's the glasses. I know we already show them, but I'll show them individually. You see how this one you can just pull it right off? Not with this one. So it looks like in order to truly remove this one, you're going to have to take off you're going to have to pop up. No, or you could go around the hair. Hero Fakes, go around the hair, bro. Come on. You're making this more difficult than it should be. So, yeah, you could be strategic and just work your way around the hair. That boss head scan, though, man, that is sick. Yeah, I love this. The accessories, we're getting the Raw Women's title right there, and the pedestal, just representing the women's revolution. We'll put it on there, sure. We'll put it on there, and we'll display it. We didn't even pull out the World Heavyweight title fakes, Hero Fakes. Bro, how many times have you seen this? A lot. But I mean, you see it right there, clear to the back. We'll put both of them. There you go. We'll still make it special right there. We'll put Sasha Banks, and we'll put the World Heavyweight title right there. Well, Triple H, you won it, boss. Yeah, I guess they'll say, you know what, we've only gotten a lot of people missed out on that Walgreens exclusive, so we'll go ahead and give it to you. And that's true, man. Like, that's Sasha Banks, Becky Lynch, all of them. All of the women's figures in the Walmart line have been nearly next to impossible. Hey, Chico, we have a problem, man. You're still talking about the Walgreens exclusive, and you still have to get me out. Here's the cinder blocks right there. This is the bad guy trying to bring back what once was lost. You guys remember that? Right? NWO, it ended. They came over to WWE. They tried reviving it. Did it work? Nope. Hey, one can only try, right? But it was still fun. It was nostalgia. It was kind of like one of those things that it was really cool to see, trying to see these guys bringing back, like, NWO, they were them and DX, they really revolutionized the industry. It was that whole Monday Night Wars. Now, the accessory piece that we're seeing right here, we've seen this with Seth Rollins. It was Elite Series 37. But this one has more of like a glossier texture finish to it. The other one was more like, it looked more like a toy. This actually looks like a legit I need to stop saying legit. See, Sasha Banks, I'm blaming this on you. Here's the breakaway cinder block right there. It is a little two-piece set. The way it works, you just bash it over your opponent's head, and there you go. Now, with Chico, I got to take these ones out for sure. We got to swap them out. And like, first thing some people that were that are not familiar with Scott Hall, they were kind of wondering like, why are we putting John Cena hands on the bad guy? Well, when he does his end, I'm gonna do it, you guys. You know we're doing it. We're doing it right now. I know we only swapped it on the dead man, but we're doing a full blown out hand swap on the bad guy. So when he does his entrance, right, it goes like this: W-O, and it's all on how you pose the figure. Obviously, if you have it up, you say, "You can't see me," but right, you put it to the side right there, and that's the thing that Bill was talking about. It's like, right, he's kind of like creeping up into the ring. This right here, this is a reuse piece from the flashbacks, the WWE flashback, the Walmart line, except this is more, no, it's not, you guys, hold up. For a sec, oh no, Eurofix, you did a head swap on this one too. Yeah, this is the one, unfortunately, yeah, I ended up putting on my custom NWO attire, and we'll get it out. I'm going to show you guys, because it is literally almost identical. Close, but yeah, I'm seeing the differences. You can see that the toothpick right here on this one, it's look, okay, it's more towards the bottom of the beard. You see how it kind of has like a gap piece right there? Maybe it's how they printed it. I feel like it should be complete. Well, I guess it's kind of faded right there on his actual. They should have blended in a little bit better. I think this one is, I don't know, I'm liking this one. Or what I might just do, I might just go in there and paint over that. It's just, I don't know. It looks weird. It looks strange to me. I mean, it's still a nice looking head scan. You know, like around the eyes, but having that like missing right there bothers me, dude. And this is early Chico. This is late old man Chico. This is Chico saying, bro, I'm coming back. I'm going to be the bad guy again. And people will never forget the name of Scott Hall. Now, the only other NWO attire that really, it was the ringside exclusive. I want to do a side-by-side comparison. This is earlier. Again, this is from his WCW days. This is WWE. Ruthless Aggression. This is the only black and white actual in-ring attire that we've seen for him. We've gotten Wolfpack, but we haven't gotten like something from this era. So still a nice addition. The vest is carrying over from this one. As you can see, it's not your standard Stone Cold 316. By the way, it was the stunner. It was the Mr. 316 right there that ended up taking on this guy right here at this match. So this is going to be a nice little recreation for sure. Here's on the back. It does have the New World Order. Man, I love that song, you guys. Every time it played, it gave me the chills on the back. It does say Hall. You did get away from, as you can see, the ooze, the machismo off the knee pads. So it's just your regular black knee pads right there. And the studded design on the rest of the boots. Lid series, you guys. We're going to rank them. This is what we do. We bring all of them. We rank them. And I give you my overall thoughts as to which one is the best. Second, Undertaker is going to be number one. Deadman always holds a special place in my heart. Next, got to give it to Triple H. This one, would have preferred this one over that Fan Central. And again, they threw in a little bit of extra to make this better. Third, I'm going to give it to, it's a tough call. Sasha Banks, she's looking legit. Chico is looking sick as always. Who's it going to be, though? I think it's going to be Banks, Sasha Banks. Maybe that's the way that I reviewed him when it normally doesn't play out this way. Normally, you know, I might review like my second favorite first. The way that works today, though, I'm going to have to give this to Sasha Banks. And last, certainly, definitely not least, definitely Chico, Scott Hall. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to hit the subscribe button if you're new to the channel, and we'll see you on the next one.